Oh, good for PR now.
Oh, the 99! Oh, they're spinning at the end here.
Look at just Sage and Dandar in the back.
Oh my god! Crashing! This monetized. Oh!
From Las Vegas International Speedway, it is race 7 of the RSCRA D1 Championship, as we'll see the cars take the grid for the Pennzoil 280 presented by Jiffy Lube. I'm Nerbs, along with Misery, here to bring you the race on RSN. Misery, how are you?
Fine.
You're doing well? Alright, well, all the drivers lining up on pit road here for the National Anthem, as we'll take you through some of the keys for this race. First, obviously, learn the track with the time available. Didn't have a qualifying session. Drivers had about 15 minutes of practice for the race. Secondly, chaotic restarts, obviously very tight, very bunched up all together. And so it'll be interesting to see if anyone will be able to gain or lose positions here on these restarts. And then obviously pit strategy, as you mentioned, tire wear is or as we were mentioning in the pre-race, tire wear always a big factor at a track like Las Vegas, and it will get spread out as the race goes on. So tire saving will be big, and then track width. It's a wide track, variable banking. As you get higher up, the banking increases. So a lot of places where drivers can run, and yeah. Still standing here waiting for the National Anthem. National Anthem just wrapped up here as we get ready to get racing at Las Vegas. Drivers heading to their cars now. 15 drivers. As RSCRA pace car heads out on track. Take a look at the standings heading up to this race. Terry currently leads your championship at 137 points, but right behind him is Alex, only at 2 points behind, 135. And Chris, the third of 3 RCR drivers, as they have had a dominant stretch of the season to lead all 3 top spots here in the RCRA D1 Championship. In fourth, it's Halo, driving for JGR, the owner of JGR, so your lead Toyota, and then Phil, KM Bug, Sky, and Sharky round out your top 8. And still waiting to get everyone out. We're queuing up still. As we take a look here at race info, no previous winner out to this race. It's a new track as countdown is coming down, but 56 and 74 for a total of 187 laps in here, or in today's race, which should allow for a lot of chaos. No qualifying today, so driver lineup is getting shuffled around now. It looks to be set up through point standing up to this point in the season. Mister, you were running a few laps and talking to some drivers before our broadcast about or the way the track is going to sort of evolve and drive throughout a run. What did you learn throughout that?
They usually get really loose in the first two corners, and then really tight when they go to 3 and 4. And I feel like 3 and 4 would be the oddest part because that's where the grip will be. Yeah, that's where you be seeing some grip enemies today.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of passing opportunities through not just pit road, but also on track. We still are pacing. Drivers can keep their pass through pit their own speed as we ride on board with Halo.
And the other crucial thing about it was that I faced it in Alaska a couple months ago, so I still have some knowledge about that as well.
Drivers gonna file up here as we run you through the race. What's the word I'm looking for here? Race positioning, qualifying positioning. We're going to have a qualification. Here's how their lineup on the grid. Row 1, it is Terry and Alex on the in-out line, obviously inside outside for this race start. And Terry, Alex, row 1. Row 2, Chris and Halo as you ride on board with Halo. Row 3, Josh, Sky. Row 4, Dog, KM Book. Row 5, Bloxer, Xander. Row 6, Sharky and Phil. Row 7, Rex and Raiden. Row 8, Slot and Lucas, who made his debut last week. I'm sure there's some more down the grid. You see some pace laps. Still trying to file up here. Of course, rolling starts here in D1. Pace car is leading them off turn 4. He's going to take the hard left. We're ready to go racing here. Green flag in the air. And we are underway at Las Vegas.
Ooh, and some only have been issues starting.
Already issues. There's a big crash already occurring. It's the 19. Some other cars involved. They're going to stay green, though. No
and
caution
yellow.
yet, and there's the caution. So first caution of the day as you see everybody getting involved so far as the 99 was able to get through, but now we have to race back to the line. It's Terry leading. Behind him, the 8 car of Epic Roblox. As they come to line, it'll be Terry still holding the lead as Alex takes P2 off the line. And now pace car back out onto the track.
And we already have someone waiting.
Hey, people were antsy. No quality, limited practice, and it showed. But one of the keys to the race was how crazy it was going to be. So we have obviously the choose cone. We'll see how everyone decides to take these. Oops. There's the one only pace car. Leaving them to the choose cone. We'll see how everyone wants to play this. Terry's going to take the high side. Alex to the low line, and you can see the rest sort of unfold there as they'll stack up once again. The command from race control green this time. So our AMR safety crew was able to get the field with the track into a state where it is ready for racing. A lap and the message, leave room from race control. As you see their dog roll into pit lane. As the pace car comes off 3 and 4 though. Terry leads it. He'll be the control car as we head for the second restart. Or the first restart, second race start of the day. We're back green from Las Vegas. As the 29 takes a big lane to the inside. He's going to take the lead into turn 1. Is the car spinning? It's the 20. Still spinning. We'll see if he can save that. No, the single car spinner. No caution yet. So I think they're going to be able to bring this. But battle for the lead. Oh, into the wall. Into the wall and off. The single car spinner. He's able to save that one.
But did he go in the pits? He did not.
He did not, but he's still kind of rattled as Terry takes the lead of the race.
But I'm wondering, did he hit the cone? Where you have to commit to it.
The commitment cone. As you see a verbal warning for the 99. Yeah, I don't know. They're going to have to see what happened there. As you see a lot of people taking that bottom, the sort of apron on the front stretch, trying to cut down on some track, obviously at the risk of losing tire wear. It's currently Terry leading from Rex. Phil in third. And the rest of the group trailing behind. Of course, as bunched up as these races get. Good result, though, so far for the TRD driver who's going to look at it, or look for it on the outside. Doesn't have anything going, though. In fact, as Phil makes a run here, and Phil can't get the pass done. We have a big battle here for the lead. 3 drivers all can be thrown under a blanket as the 29 leads still. The 4 car Phil looking to make a move for the lead though. In the inside, can he finish the lead? Closes the door. The 29 makes a great move there by Rex. And they'll still have to hold third. There's your championship leader, Terry, as he makes a move towards the inside and gets it done. Terry's been looking fast today.
Going all the way into the apron. I think I'm gonna be taking over here. We have a yellow here.
Oh, we do have a caution here.
Wait.
Yellow. We'll
One
see.
car spinner.
Whoa, 1 car off, it looks like. If you try to figure out what exactly was happening. I there's still some caution. Whoa, a big stack up as they race the line. It's 29 involved. So they race back to the line as a... Oh, and a big wreck there by the 54. And he won't be able to beat the 16 out. I don't believe. So Terry, your championship leader, leads the race. As the pace car's out for the second time today.
Pit's open, so we're gonna see if it's the pit, and he's not. 70% at tires. So.
Looks like most are gonna take it. Terry leads them all down pit road here.
Oh, we have a speeder. It's the wheel boxer instead on pit road.
Yeah, and he's being told to hold for 10 seconds. A big blow for him as the 3 makes it into his box. Might have overshot a little bit, so that might hold him back. As we'll see who wins the race off. There you see some of the people from the back. But it's no match for Chris as he is able to drive off. And look at that.
Ooh.
Big gainer from the 16.
Yeah.
He moves all the way up to second. So good move for him as he's going to insert himself right back into the race.
The big loser of the pit road is the wheel boxer. I mean, deserve 18 seconds stopping company before we can hit surface.
As the choose cone once again to see there Boxer. So here we go. We'll see who chooses where. Terry to the outside, Boxer Sharky in, and the rest head as they may.
I feel like saying this, but
Let's see here, dog. Having a tough race.
yeah, someone up's down. As I was saying that the 29 is gonna have to serve a drive-through green, so yeah.
You're gonna put up names so you can see who is running where. Sharky and Terry gonna lead you off the line here. As there's some argy-bargy in the back, but pace car is off and we're back to green. Three wide already as Halo comes through out of nowhere. Everyone's on fresh tires. As you see there, Halo. I'm sorry, not Halo. As there's a spinner in the back.
That's Kylo one.
Yeah, it was Rex giving the shove there to the 16. It looked like. So a couple of teammates giving each other, but a good showing right now for the Toyota camp as both JGR and TRD lead this race. They were battling for the lead. You see 4 Toyotas here as your leaders. As there's a penalty for the 29 though. It is Rex, so I should eat my words as he's told to take a drive-through. So we thought Toyotas were going to do well. They are, but he's obviously going to have...
Yeah, you can continue.
Obviously needs to bring it in.
It's probably going to be you have to do something in the pit road.
Yeah.
So you have to take it low, yeah.
He's going to have to bring it down to pit road this time because he had to pit within the next 2 laps, and he's already driven by the pit lane once. As they're going 3 wide still, as they're trying to scurry out of the way, as Rex drops down into his stall. And you can see everyone else driving away.
And Phil takes the lead.
Yep, and Phil now holding the lead. He's 5th in your championship, but it's a good chance, obviously, to make it up. But he's going to get a challenge here. Down the inside goes Terry. Can't make the move done. As a move made here by Sharky. He's going to try and make the lead over his teammate, and he gets it done over his teammate, but here comes Phil still as... Oh, and Sharky sends Phil down the track. And Terry's still able to hang on and maybe take the lead of the race. But now a run here on the bottom. They're going to go 4 wide nearly. 3 wide. Terry in the middle of a Toyota sandwich.
And they were tired when they were coming through the start finish line. Just wow. Amazing.
Yeah, they were very tight, and he's going to lose out on some spots here, falling back a long way down to 4th, maybe even 5th. You see Josh make a move here. A lot of volatility, though. That's for sure, as we see a couple of verbal warnings given to Chris and Slot. Everyone's sort of filing up here. Only real race here between Terry and Josh. But the leaders are getting single files. Who is that? It's Alex here getting loose. And now they've all gone together. Halo leads right now from Las Vegas. As we're going to take a quick couple of minutes and go side by side. Don't go anywhere. You're watching RSN, the RSCRA D1 race at Las Vegas.
Interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
I love refrigerators.
back to you from Las Vegas as Halo extends his lead over the rest of the pack. 25 laps in, as you see Rex already in a little bit of trouble after his penalty. He's fighting to stay on the lead lap, hoping for a caution or something of that sort. Halo leads, but Terry's making a big charge here to the 19 championship leader, Terry. As you see there, the 21 car gets a warning. That's Chris. As caution comes out, I assume it would also be because of that, but we'll see.
Oh.
Whatever.
Okay, my bad.
Whatever the case is, it's a fortunate turn of events here for Rex, who's able to stay on the lead lap in his 29 car. But third caution of the day here at Vegas, and comes about halfway through our first stage of the day.
They probably gonna bid again since tires are lower than they were that in the last caution, so we see you.
See if there's any takers. Does not look to be the case. But
Hey, just an FYI, don't focus. Heads up.
yeah. Bids are now open.
I don't know what that was, but and the 56 got the lucky dog.
Yeah. 56 got the lucky dog. I think Sharky, or not Sharky, Rex was able to stay on the lead lap, though, because he was able to get a wave around the pace car because he was never really passed by the leaders. But we'll see who decides to come into pit road. Halo's going to lead them in. And it looks like most are going to come in this time.
Everyone's all clean, so
Yeah, very clean box here.
ooh. '19 just barely stayed in his box.
Yeah, as we see here, the race out as Dog's going to get a hold. So a bad race already gets worse as Terry is still going to be beat out as Phil almost beat the 3-car Terry out, but was not able to do so. As the grid's going to form up again.
So the choose wall is coming into base. Okay. So we're going. I mean, this time by. And it's like, oh, Maddie took the inside row, while Halo took the outside row. Let's see. Coming around turn 3 and 4. Coming towards the Geico restart zone, or as they know say it, this Valley Science restart zone. In the green here from Las Vegas after this restart. Taylor takes the lead, but can it be short? Everyone's spinning out 3-4 wide. Already had a horrible restart here. One between 1 and 2. Strip is in a showman here. Ooh, Threats is trying to come right past him. And Halo leads the restart. And Epic Robotian is just second away from Phil. But Phil took a right back from Epic Robotian. The A car is clearly trying to rush the 4 car. Ooh, but he goes up in the wall. And now we have a 1 out of 3 for the 29 car, which is Trits. Yes, it is. It's all single file out now, except Josh, dude, and you can go to the rear camera of Swift's Chili. At this pass, she's the only one he touch. Oh, and they spin! But it's just a single car spin. Can you get it back going? 1 minute 3 for the 54. Now it's all single file throughout the field. Switch is giving a push to Chili in 3. Ooh, Epic Robotian got loose big time out of turn 4. Switch is sending it into turn 1 and 2. Josh dude is in the wall. And he hits it. 1 out of 3 for the 8 call. And we're gonna come with 11 up to go in stage 1. Now 10 up to go in stage 1. The top 2 is goes. The top 2 is goes while have a 1 second gap towards the 3rd place. But going into side by side with Chili into 3 and 4. It's actually good one on him. Only the 1 straight into turn 1. And Chili takes a uplink into the. Oh, but Tricks hits the wall. Would that be in 1? We don't know yet. The robot did is still up in the bus. And you start taking the grass. Robots do this to the grass. Right. Everyone's all playing single file now. Nothing to talk about. Now we're looking at the top two, fighting for the lead. Anton and I got a 2 out of 3.
Yeah, second warning for Rex. He's now on thin ice after having a great start. He still sits in third, but obviously can't really be aggressive anymore.
Good. The good he was fighting with Phil Almighty. And we have a new person in here.
Big push here coming from the 4 car. 16 and 4. JGR and G and TRD working together here. Gonna try and get something going.
Yeah, the third and fourth place cars are catching up. But steadily, each lap. Ooh, but Halo went in the wall. That would be bad.
As Halo gets in the wall there, he falls back. Now in the lead, Phil, the 4 car, and he is running away with it. There's some tire squealing. Obviously, tire wear so important at a track like Vegas, and it wears out quickly depending on how you run this track. Obviously, low line, a lot of fall off in tires, but if you're on that high side, you'll lose a little bit of time, but the tires will hold a little bit longer. It has been a battle so far today between the Toyotas, JGR and TRD, and the Childress Chevys, mainly between between Terry and that Chevy camp, and the Toyota camp. Now somebody gets a warning for cutting. With 9 to go here in the stage.
Phil Almighty's catching up to lap traffic. XT4 racer.
Oh, so we have a spinner here. It's Pro Racer.
Oh, he did that on purpose, probably. That's kind of obvious.
He's rolling again. Obviously has a little bit of a reputation, does Xander. Maybe not as the cleanest driver, but he has it rolling again. No caution. So he'll stay racing here with 8 to go. Or 7 to go.
Oh, and there's no costing, so you keep it going. You got me to the that 6 stops to go.
He's going to look at making a move there, but decides against it. So it still remains Phil from Rex, but he's going to make another move here, or at least think about it, as they're running basically nose to tail. You can throw him underneath a blanket. Coming to the line, 4 to go. Now Rex takes the lead. Rex is leading. Green flag running. But this battle isn't over between Phil and him. Rex leads. Very aggressive. Obviously bit him early. But that aggressiveness has been able to find him where he is now.
This would be a shocking stage.
It could be a little bit, if you want to categorize it as an upset. You're, of course, running 9th in the standings as we hit 2 to go here in your first stage of this Pennzoil 280 presented by Jiffy Lube. As Phil's going to make a move here. He's going to come down the inside. Phil and Rex running side by side for the stage lead. Rex still holds the advantage as he's able to close the door on the 4 car. Battle's not over yet. It's become to 1 to go.
Final lap, yeah.
Here in stage number 1.
It's Phil and Maddie fighting switch for the final.
Phil's going to try and get him on the
Yeah,
inside.
for the stage win, yeah.
Yeah.
Now on the final lap.
Phil's going to come down. Phil's going to come down here on the inside. He's pulled away now. Looks like clean sailing, but we have seen crazier things happen before. But I don't think anyone's going to be able to get to Rex here. He had a little bit of a rocky, twisty, turby stage 1. But it ends with a playoff point. And it is Rex's second stage win of the season as the pace car comes out. As we have a couple of administrative things. Rex is your stage 1 winner here at Las Vegas. And we'll have him join in just a minute. Rex, your stage 1 winner. Congrats on the win, man.
Hello?
Hey, do we have a copy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Rex. congrats on the stage 1 win. Obviously, a topsy-turvy sort of first stage, having that penalty as you see everyone coming down a pit road. Second stage win of the year. Y'all trying to keep this momentum up?
Yeah, definitely, 100%. We're trying to stay in front of the Chevys and Fords, and yeah, just keep the momentum going, like you said, and just try and sweep the stages.
Yeah, Toyota's really had a good day. Obviously, TRD and JGR. Well, we've been having a blast looking at this racing, and it's probably more fun from your perspective. But yeah, good luck for the rest of the race.
I appreciate it, man.
Oh, I can't drag you back.
I'll just switch tabs. Just give me a second. Let me get out of pit road here. Ooh, battle off! I got it. Yep, that's me. I can't scroll down.
Yeah, I can't drag you back.
Let me get on the back stretch here.
Yeah.
There.
So it looks like Twitch won the pit race of pit road, so
Yeah.
that'd be huge momentum boost for him. But in like the real life race, we might see drivers making tons of mistakes towards the end of the race. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just give me 1 second.
Hello, boss. Lily.
There's your TP up. Yes, sir. As we get ready for the choose, as the choose rule, drivers coming to the choose cone. Stage 2, another 56 laps. It'll bring us to lap 112 before we head into the final couple of laps. A 74 lap dash to the finish after stage 2 is said and done. As we see the high line being preferred here by our leader, as that's been in line with how it's been for most of the day. As there's some trouble here in the back. Looks like the 58 of XT, who's had a difficult race. As we get the command from race control, green this lap. His car is in, and we are back to green as Rex gets a big lead on the restart. And they sort of try and file back here. Obviously, a lot of trouble. Someone gets a little nudge. I think it was the 54. Looked like.
Oh, the 19 gets loose. He's taking like a 4 with him. What's the 16?
Some cars into the wall.
And a caution.
On the
a
back.
big caution as last year, I think you could categorize this race as sort of like a mini plate race, at least on the restarts. And well, it's certainly proving that way as another big wreck on the restart. Had the same thing happen on the race start. And the start of stage 1, and now stage 2 having the same issues here at Las Vegas.
I feel like the trials and the fields playing a big part in the classes of the stage results because Williams person and more doesn't really care at this stage about the field. And of course the trials.
Yeah, it's been looking hard to pass as the race, or as the green flag run progresses, I guess you could say, as no one's really going to come in, and there's no real need to, as we just had a caution. But as the tires wear out, it's incredibly hard to pass here, and I think a lot of drivers know that and sort of keeping that in the back of their head as they try and make moves.
Yeah.
Ready to go back racing here? As everyone's bunched back up, ready to get going.
First, we get another good restart here. Great restart last time. He replicated. Red flag, and he does pull ahead.
Another great restart for the 29. Car of Rex pulls away. Your stage 1 winner, followed closely by his teammate, or not his teammate, but his manufacturing brother, I guess you could say, sister car, or sister teammate of Sky. Toyota campus looked very solid again.
Turn a little bit wide that turn. Guy got some time on it.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised Sky's up there considering all the troubles he had in stage 1. And I kind of thought that he would try to be conservative at the start of the stage.
Rex still leads, but the gap is getting closer, not just to the 54, I believe that is, of Sky, but the rest of the grid as well.
Wow. Big smoke out of the 29 car.
Yeah.
47 gets loose in the back. He's going up the track.
Yeah, a lot of movement here in the back of the field. As Sky is to the lead now. Sky and Rex having a big battle.
Yeah. Let's see if Sky can pull a Tykips win.
Oh, in the back, the 8 and who is that? The 8 and 20 make contact with each other. 8 now falling back from that.
And 20 has a third warning. Third warning for the 20 car.
Is that a drive-through penalty?
You would probably have to do a director, correct?
Yeah, probably. And that'd be big time loss because you only moved these probably 2 laps. Luckily, only one since you don't have to do a stopping goal.
Yeah, if you're just joining us, one of your leaders or one of the people in contention for the lead, Rex, had to come in for a drive-through penalty earlier in the race. He avoided it as, the 54 gets in the grass in a big slide, and he's able to hold on to it.
99 spins in the back. Will he keep it off the wall? He does, maybe.
Yeah, big penalty, another 20 car. Gonna have to do his penalty.
Yeah, 99 keeps it.
Instead of the pit comes Josh. So he'll likely go a lap down as he was running in the back of the field. But we saw Rex have a similar fate. He had to go down. Nearly got lapped, but a caution came out at the perfect time. And he was able to get a great restart. And make his way back up.
Second position there. Right on chilling at 54. But it probably could them.
Been looking very strong today.
We need to get a dive to the inside. To make contact.
Your top 4. Well, now top 3 is back there. Harry made a move to take P4 away from the 19 car of Halo, but they have been running super strong all day. As we make our way around the track. Oops. As Rex is making out to another big lead.
Yeah, the 4 can't get past the 54.
Yeah.
They were side by side, but a little bit of contact there.
Obviously later in the tire run now. And obviously with that a lot harder to pass. And when you do, you're probably going to lose more time. But it's great news for Rex, who's able to just sit in his own clean air of sorts. Obviously Josh is there, but he's not going to pose much of a threat as a lapper.
Bill now like ahead, and he's cleared to 54. But can't keep in this turn, he will.
It's like Josh is surviving on the lead lap so far.
Yeah, Josh and Rex had very similar fates. But we'll see if Josh can get the caution that he needs to stay on the lead lap. That 29 car has been absolutely lethal so far today. He looks to be gaining a little bit of a gap, but he just had to run it super hard.
Pull away from the sky at 54. Really helpful.
Yeah.
Got to reel in 29. Spinner.
Car spinner, it's Josh.
Ooh.
So he will go a lap down as he's able to keep it clean, I think. Yeah, it looks like he just got through the grass a little bit. So we'll stay green here at Vegas. With about 40 laps left until the end of stage number 2.
We almost had a Lepage moment.
See there, Josh rolling, but now he will be a lap down and trying to battle for that lucky dog position.
Top play looks to be about almost equally apart.
Yeah, but with the field so spread out, I don't know if a caution will come.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if the back would try to split the state, would try to on the stage round into a caution, and the front would just hit this stage and then wait for another caution so they can stay on the lead lap. Oh, yeah. An interesting strategy coming out of this race. Phil and Maddie is falling back even further because you have to brake now since the tires are dying. So, gotta be tough for them.
Like Phil's losing about going sideways. That's 21.
21.
got started.
It's the third place car of Chris. The third place in the standings. He's had a tough go of it so far today, as the 56 car gets a verbal warning. That is Halo, I believe. No, he's the 54, sorry. No, he's the 19. I think I was thinking of Sky. I'm still getting used to the names a little bit, so
Yeah, it's fine.
Every now and again, but
I mean, the real life comedy, they seem to mix them up. So. Yeah.
This dog running in 11th. Bad day for the JTD cars. Dog in
farther away from Phil.
Yeah. Nice Phil. There's Rex continues to pull his lead on the rest of the field. Just gonna hit the line for 35 laps left in stage number 2.
Halo and Terry might be going at it. Battle for 4th? Yeah, 4th.
As one sec though.
Sure.
Okay.
That's all the 8-car sideways a little bit.
8-car a little sideways, yeah. I mean, as the tires are gonna go, it's you see verbal warning for a corner cut for the 8-car. As you see it's GT or RSCRA.
The 20 spins in the front stretch again.
20 cars spun.
And he drives into the, who is that? The 99.
Oh wow, big issues here. 16 car, he's gonna have to hit the brakes heavy, and he hits blocker.
When he gets
big
lifted.
caution here at Vegas. Race back to the line.
This is gonna help out Phil a lot.
As the 20 car now has an issue for conventional braking, but now the field gets to catch up, as they're all going to be told to slow down here by RC.
So this will really throw the strategy out the window for the stage 2.
Yeah, we're about halfway done with the stage. I mean, I think everyone's going to come in for tires here.
I mean, you gotta have to.
We'll see who takes and who stays out here.
We have one coming in.
It looks like everyone's going to come in for their stops. As the 29 receives a holding penalty, or a hold, or something. So that might be a wrinkle in his race. We'll see. The pits are open. As the 29 is being issued to a drive-through penalty, we'll try and gain a little bit of insight as to why.
Guy and Phil swap positions. This one.
Seems to be a counting issue for the 29. We'll try and gain more insight on that as we get it. The field's going to line up here. As there you go. 29 penalty. No further investigation required. As they drop the charges. He's out of the doghouse a little bit, so to speak. So all he'll have to do is the extended pit stop.
Rex.
Josh is going to get the free pass around the. Green this time at Las Vegas with what will be about 38 to go, or 28 to go, sorry, when we cross the line. Pace car driver Buccaneers going to take the hard left onto pit road as everyone's going to sort out. We are back to green here at Las Vegas, and it's kind of a disoriented start here for a lot of the drivers as the 54 car of Sky is gonna have to take 3 wide with some of his sister teammates and teammates. He's gonna hold the lead though, as Phil can't get the inside done, but they are stacking up in the middle of the pack.
Lots of contact. A little bit there.
Lots of contact, but they are able to hold it clean.
He ate sideways.
8 cars sideways.
Spinning.
Spinning. I think he was able to hold it.
Keeping it off the wall like we've seen a lot of times there. Gonna turn one.
Yeah, a lot of sliding right now.
Rex trying to get around Halo.
Yeah, it's just the 29 car of Rex. Already back in this race. He's had a fast car. Going 3, maybe even 4 wide here. As the 54 car's had a little bit of an incident. He's spinning a couple of cars around. It includes Terry. Green flag stays. Nope, there's the caution. Caution comes out.
66, the 16, 54, and the 19 was in it.
Yeah, a lot of cars. As the 54 gets his second warning of that's Sky as he drives away. There's the pace car. Rolling out for the second time, or for the second time on this stage. The 5th time overall for non-stage cautions. So,
Josh spinning again. I believe same with
oh, server's being restarted. We're having a little bit of be right back here for the rest of stage 2 here on RSCRA.
interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Hey Bob, I'm looking at what Jack was talking about, and it's definitely not a particle that's nearby. It is a bright object, and it's obviously rotating because it's flashing. It's way out in the distance, apparently rotating in a very rhythmic fashion because the flashes come around almost on time. As we look back at the Earth, it's up at about 11 o'clock, about maybe 10 or 12 Earth diameters. I don't know whether it does you any good, but there's something out there.
There's something about a park. The swings, the slides, the dogs. You can throw your food and wear it proudly. It's where showing off is encouraged, even if it doesn't always work out.
So, you in?
Wow! It is showtime!
Back at Las Vegas. 89 laps complete. As we are under red flag conditions here after the latest incident. As you see, everyone's lined up. They try to get the order back to where it was. Throw it over to you guys. What do you think, or who do you think has a chance to win here? We've seen a lot of comers and goers. Well, behind, of course, the 29. He's been pretty consistent, as we see now. Race control. Gonna set it back to yellow. We'll try to get
I
this
feel
back
like
underway.
at the last momentum because he won stage 1, and then that he's gonna probably try to win the race and have the momentum.
Yeah, I feel like Phil he's got a great shot. Like he's able to get past that. Well, earlier when Rick was leading, he was able to get past the 54 pretty easily. After this big crash, he may be set back a little bit though. But he's had a lot of speed here, so.
Yeah, he has been very solid at this point in the running. Grid seems to be restacking as race control gets everything back into alignment.
They didn't get past it again.
Drivers to set their pit roads.
Yep. As out of his car comes Rex.
Let's see if we can throw some punches at someone.
See what's happening over here. What is Rex? Nope, no, he's back to his car. I think he was just trying to get Phil all accompanied. So we're rolling again here at Vegas. Don't know when exactly we'll go back to green. We're looking about 20 laps or so. And we all get back rolling. As pace car comes down pit road and everyone else will follow. Check here.
Must be checking the pit lane stuff again.
1 second. I'm just trying to figure out my camera mode.
So why would you try the wheel?
As we are going to choose this time Phil. So right now, running order by manufacturer is Toyota, and then 4 Chevys and a couple Toyotas out back. And then a Chevy, Toyota.
Oh yeah, he is up there. Green next time.
Green next time around. Cars did some great restarts. Outside line is the preferred line, however, so it'll be interesting how we go, as there is some discussion about if the 8 car of Alex rammed the choose cone, ran over it, but no announcement of it quite yet.
Actually, are you talking about the 8 car?
Yeah.
So actually, they did make an announcement.
Oh, they did?
To the back 8.
Oh, he went to the back. Okay. Well, he's gonna be behind the 8 ball, no pun intended. As we go back to green flag racing.
Rex does not get the great start that he usually does. Phil.
This time Phil gets the good restart on the outside line.
coming around for 20 laps to go here.
They're going nearly 4 wide in the back. About 5 cars there, nearly nose to tail, 1 by 2 by 2. And now they're going to sort of break up. It's 3 wide out back, nearly 4 in a little pack where Rex is, or where Terry is, as he moved all the way back to P7 after restarting 3rd. Just shows, goes to
smoke from the 4 car there for a second. Not sure what happened. I think.
Yeah, nope. A lot of slide on a lot of these guys, especially if they come close to the wall. Notice that at the top where it's just banking.
One car spinning in the back.
Yeah, one car spinning in the back, I believe. That looked like it was. Oh, no.
56.
Yeah, it was somewhat like that. Okay, look here. This guy, we're right on board with him. He's trying to make a move here on the 16 car of Sharky. And try and make a sort of cutback move work to the inside. Still is not able to get the move done. We'll see if he can do it here on this time, and it looks like a little bit of adapt the brake. He's going to be able to make it happen, but the 19 car is there. He's able to make the move work on Sharky. So good job. Yes. Terry moves back up to 4th place. And where has Bloxer come in all of this? He's now running 2nd.
Must be that juice gun really helping him.
We got a lot of cars coming out of nowhere, like the Chris, now Bloxer. Are they three?
Little car on the wall there.
Almost 3 wide for the lead there.
Yep. Very close together right now. It remains Phil and Rex battling it out, as it seems it has seemed to be all day. There's a 20 car making moves. car making moves.
Bloxer. I was gonna make a move there, but Rex was definitely the one to make a move on Phil. He's gonna clean it, I believe.
Yep, clear.
Done.
And back to the lead, as there's a little bit of answerness between these Toyota camp and this Toyota camp.
Ooh, someone's in the wall.
Bloxer's got one manufacturer teammate behind him. That's about it. Someone hitting the wall back there. 40 seconds.
Look like dog.
Yeah,
I see one right back there. I think it might have been. Yeah, looks like it's dog back there that's trailing behind everyone else. Oh, as you see there, oh, it's
21 in the 19 McCosta. They spin behind them, flipping the 8.
And a caution.
Caution comes.
Caution is out.
A little bit of a, I don't know. Ooh.
Oh, it looks like Ayla's gone into the caution here.
We have some really good racing. A lot of action, a lot of wrecks. But for the most part, it's been very good racing when everyone's bunched up like this. Pits open. It was an intermediate sort of run. It wasn't necessarily a long run, so we'll see if anyone comes in.
Man, these top cars come in. Top 3, top 5.
Looks like almost everyone's going to come in. See if anyone,
yeah, everyone comes in.
Yeah, everyone's going to come in.
No speeding to report of.
Yeah, no speeding. I don't have chat for some reason, so y'all are going to have to...
I would either.
Yeah, I don't...
How do you,
Yeah, so just keep us informed on that. Mystery.
Nothing to be brought of. There's people arguing.
As winning the race out quite easily, it was as Terry falls back quite a ways here. He's almost 7th or 8th. Use the choose cone this time.
Gonna get pretty interesting here. Final 12 laps.
For some reason, if I try to spectate Buccaneer, it just does not work. The camera scripts aren't quite right. We're going to see who decides to go where here. Starting with Rex, he's going to choose the outside as he has basically all race moving along here as everyone else.
Go to the inside, block from the inside. Sharky's at 5th. The outside.
Yep, she's going to go back. Actually didn't go back over. Thought he might have dropped back a row to get up there, but no, I just can't count. So we're going to go green this time.
Good turn up to go, in fact.
Yeah, we'll have 11 at the stripe, 10. We're on our first full lap of green flag running. As we've had a absolute great race to this point. Here is the pace car. Comes off turn 4. We're back to green here. Another great restart for the outside lane. As there's a spinner out back. It looks like it's the 8 car there. Of Alex. They're able to able to hold it tidy, so no caution. But once again, Rex getting a great start here. Blocks are going to make a move here on Phil as he drives him up into the wall. Big spin. Saved it.
Wow.
What a save.
No caution needed after that save by Bloxer. And we once again move
all over each other in here. Winner in the infield, that is.
As Terry begins to pull away a little bit. Drivers using the apron late in the stage. Obviously going to be able to get tires at the caution, so they want to go as hard as possible.
Let's see if there's going to be any takers before this pit road process, which you have to go. Because, the back markers might try to make a strategy for try to win the race.
Yeah, long run at the end. It's 74 laps, so while not the longest third stage in comparison to some other stage 1 and 2s throughout the schedule this year, it's obviously still longer than the first 2 laps. So you begin to see the field sort of spread out. Terry winning that battle against Sharky as out back. Bloxer leading this little pack here with Halo and the 56 car of Xander.
Rex to your leader. Then in turn 1. Phil's got to run. He's going to look high. Can't get it done. Low here. And he will. Guys just low, land off.
Rex still holding the lead here as we have coming to 4 to go here in stage number 2.
Doing a good job keeping the 29 in his sights. He hasn't gotten too far ahead. And he may try something here in turn 1.
Might try.
He looks low. Can't get it done.
Still no move. High side seems to be the line.
He's definitely going to lose some time for that Phil. Might try to make a move on him.
Phil might. So it seems to be moving back again. As Sharky's going to make a move here on Terry.
Yo, give Sky the bumper.
Sky's giving the bumper to Phil. Close racing here as we have 3 to go here in stage number 2. Still a tight battle. On the quarter panel of Sky's Phil. They're going to go side by side out of turn 2. Sky has the toe, but not quite clear. It is clear. Someone's down onto the apron. We'll see. Try to see who that is. I think it was the 21 car. As Sky still holds the lead. 2 to go here in stage number 2. As Terry's lost the position for the time being against Sharky. New championship leader right now is he's going to try and make the switch back here on Sharky. Looks like he's going to get the move done, and he is. As Sharky's going to try and now give it back, or get it back himself. Still side by side.
Trying to do anything he can to get past his 54. As we come to the white flag here, he's really going to be trying.
White flag stage 1. And right now it looks like
1 to go.
29 car of Rex is going to drive home. As looks like the 20 car's inserted himself in the battle for 4th. We'll check in on that.
29 is slow. 29 is slow. What happened?
29 is slow. Seems to have lost the position off of turn 2. Sky's the new leader.
He looks high.
And out of nowhere comes Sky to win stage 2. They have been there all.
Find them, Terry and Press. She's not sideways or anything.
And it looks like Terry got pushed back to 6th. So was once battling for 4th, but lost out to 2 other drivers. As it is Sky winning the stage. Rex 2nd, Phil 3rd, Sharky 4th. Josh 5th, Terry 6th, Halo 7th, Xavier, Xander 7th, and the rest of the stage. Pits are open, and we should have at least some takers here. As most everyone comes down pit road, including Halo, who looked a little bit finicky there, but indeed everyone is going to come down pit road here. Get some fuel and tires before the end of stage number 2, or before the start of stage number 3. everyone rolls through pit road. As looks like Sky lost out there on pit road, lost a couple of positions. So stage 3 about to get underway. This we should be choosing here this time. I already know where Rex is going to go. He's going to set the tone here and choose the outside lane. A lot of people, including Josh, deciding that they want the outside. So he gives up a little bit of track position to have what seems to be the line that moves. See what line moves more. So stage 2 winner is Phil. Or Sky, sorry. So a JGR car wins stage 2 after a TRD car wins stage 1. Alright, so we'll go green this time. Pace car's off. And we'll see what everyone can do. As Rex gonna lead him off. As there's already trouble. It's Xavier. He's able to save it though. Oh no.
Oh, boxer. Bend on the pit road.
Onto pit road, no caution yet. As out back, Terry's packed like a sardine can almost. Couple cars running 2x2. Sharky falling back though, as the 56 car gets his second warning. That's Xander. As Terry's, gets chopped off a little bit by Josh. As Sharky gets loose. Sharky can't save it. He's around it into the wall. We'll see if that's enough to bring up the caution. No, it's not. So we stay green. Phil is taking the lead. Phil leads. He's been there all day, but hasn't really had his chance to take the lead. Now he has. But Rex isn't done yet. He's going to take a look. He wants to prove himself to the higher-ups that he is deserved.
Almost forced out of line there.
Yeah.
Would have been bad for him. Guy now to the inside of the 29 car. Can't get a move done.
The 29 car, very loose, or very tight.
Spinner in the back.
Spinner in the back. It's Robloxian. Or it's Alex, I believe. No caution still. Single car incident.
8 car.
Yeah, the 8 car of Alex. As you can see, drivers not being as aggressive anymore. We saw earlier in the run or later in that stage, a lot of people getting on the brake just a little bit and being able to be on
his lead.
Yeah, being on
54 now.
Being on the throttle. But now they're beginning to let it roll out and sort of just let the car roll itself through the corner instead of having to be on the brake and save tire.
Yeah.
So they all sort of line up now, content to see it through and play it safe.
And move the 4 out of the way. They're now side by side.
As now Sky's gonna try and make a move here. 29 cars also gonna play in line and play along, but ultimately pulls back. But he might try to take him 3 wide. Look for it, instead just decides to go to the bottom. That's
one car.
Breaking back.
Chris.
Yeah, Chris.
29 may look to get it done or move done.
Nope.
He will. It moves.
Oh, as he brought him up. Oh, it's the Toyotas. They're all together. Big wreck, multi-car incident. They're gonna hold the caution though. as really the only one to move is the 20 car, but we'll see if anything else comes of that. Of course, Josh
Terry now
spins as there's the 3-3 for the 29 car. So he's going to have to make a drive through for the second time.
Which means Phil is now practically second. And Terry will now have a shot pretty soon here.
As Terry. And now he's going to spin. What has happened?
He tries to spin to get the drive through.
And in the span of a lap, everything is gone.
He saves it.
Horribly wrong. And there goes Terry. Terry's in the wall now. Your leader of the championship is up in the wall.
He will save it though.
Eventually we'll get around and save it. But wow. The driver of the 3 car having a hard go at it.
It was 54 in the 4. Just them now. Next car is about a second and a half back. They're really nothing to worry about.
Yeah, so now they're able to duke it out.
Focus. Catching up. 54.
A little bit of a tight battle here for, I believe it's P6.
A lot of people spread out now.
Yeah, very spread out field after a lot of incidents. I think people are going to sort of let this one play out now. But I need to film my obligatory Vegas gambling pun. So maybe someone is going to decide to roll the dice here at Vegas as they come to line here with 60 to go. Just about. And with about a stage left, or about what would be one of the first 2 stages in length left, we're going to go and let you crank it up here on RSN. Caution's out at Vegas. So right as we head to the crank it up section, the yellow flag flies, the race back, and it's going to be won by Sky. Pit's open. And maybe a bit of commentator's curse. Throwing out that crank it up. Right as everything went bad.
Everyone down the road here.
Yep, basically everyone. It's the 47. Wins the lucky dog.
I'm back.
Yo.
Back, man.
My bad. I had to do my chores.
as Phil wins the race up pit road. It's going to be close. I think the 29 car got it instead of Sky, though. So, in true fashion for what has seen this race, the 54 and 29 have just been racing everywhere. It doesn't matter. It seems to not matter what they're racing in. They just are racing. Which is great for us, but maybe a little bit of cause for concern in the Toyota camp as we head towards the choose cone here. Got about 60 laps to go. Yes, the 47 there, making his way up to the field. So it'll be Phil who has that very powerful lane over Sky. We'll see if Rex, who's had some great restarts on the top, can have another great restart and maybe vault himself back up into contention for the lead. He's even sent it down 3 wide. This will go green next time. And we've seen a lot of Toyota dominance, what it feels like so far today. I don't even think, apart from like a brief section of the race where the 3-car of Terry led, I don't think there's been a Chevy leading this race at any point apart from that. And especially for a race where the starting positions were determined by the field or by the point standings. Toyotas, they were sitting at 4th, 5th, 7th, 8th, and 9th in the championship. So they had to make a ways up, and now here they are. And they have held consistently top 3, challenged for top 4, all being held by them as the pace car gonna make that turn off of turn 4 once again. About 55 laps when we get back underway. It's gonna be Sky and Phil to lead them into the restart zone, back under green as Phil gets a big jump, and so does the 29 car. That whole outside line does, and once again, there goes Rex trying to make any space possible. He's not going to be able to do it as Sky falls back down into P2. Battle's still not over yet. Rex and Sky, Terry and Halo, and then Josh and some other people. We begin to see people. Oh, that's the 54 car around. 50 cars spun. Some other people involved. We're gonna try to get the car in, on that. Looks like 21 as the caution is out here at Vegas. And another caution, it seems like. Another long line. And they're still sort of trying to get everything under control. What has been a hectic race to this point. We'll step aside. Well, after the choose, we'll step aside very briefly. and be back. About 50 laps to go here at Vegas.
You just said the funny.
Alright, there goes everyone choosing, and we'll be right back in just a moment to bring you the rest of this race.
USA, this is Stephanie.
Hi, this is Robert. I'd like to get up to 30% off my auto insurance with Safe Pilot.
I can help you with that. What's your member number?
87.
It should be between 5 and 12 digits.
Busted. This is Super Bowl champion Rob Gronkowski. I'm not a member.
Mr. Gronkowski, USAA is for the military community and their families. That's what makes us special.
Oh, but I'm special.
USAA, it's still only for the military community.
Interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Pace car's off, and we're back green here at Las Vegas. As seems to be a spinner. It's the 21 car that looks like. As everyone else seems to get back underway safely.
Yep.
Rex holding P2, but the battle right now is for third. As cutting across is Rex. He's gonna be in the infield. Looks like it's only him, as that's another warning for Rex. He's been quick but inconsistent today.
Wow, that's a shock. Not he gets the infield. That would be a shock. What? He's qualified.
And as we come to the flag for 50 to go, I think the message has been sent. Maybe to play it safe. As Phil leads, and now here comes the charges from the Chevrolets. A couple of RCR cars taking the charge of Terry and Alex, who's been in the back basically all day, but now he's coming into the fray as Sky and now Rex have fallen back. Phil's the only one of those Toyotas that have been able to really hold on today. Halo, who's had a weak showing for the Toyotas, has been able to move up as well.
Yeah, it's not surprising that Swift can physic out, but it's definitely helping Phil Almighty in time.
Yep, held in line is everyone. So now we're gonna try and get through a crank it up without the commentator's curse commentator's curse. So for the second time today, let's crank it up. Woo! Had a second straight crank it up caution. To get you reset. As everyone comes down pit road here. Pits are open, and we have basically everyone deciding to take. And so for the second time today, it looks like dog is going to be your lucky dog. Your second time in a row, rather. As I'm going to come around and choose. 29 lost out big time there on that restart. Or on that pit sequence, I guess you could say. As we'll see what everyone wants to do. Phil is going to lead him to the choose cone. He's going to go to the outside. Chevrolets go inside. Josh outside. Sky outside. Sharky inside. Xavier outside. Halo. And Josh. That is go inside. And then dog inside and to the outside. And rounding out the grid is Roblox. So we're gonna go green, I believe this time. Yes, indeed. Pace car is going to come in this time. We're going to have about 40 laps to go when we get back under green. Phil's going to lead him to the stripe. Right next to Terry, who's come out of just what has been mediocrity. But he won't get anywhere on this restart. The outside line has been so good today. And already a spinner. It's the 54 car again as Sky's involved. It's Xavier. Or Xander. And a couple of other people. I believe that included Rex involved there. So he has just been unable to bring it back together. As now Terry and Alex are going to go bumper or door to door, toe to toe. As it looks like Alex is going to win off that spot for the meantime. Sky right along with them now, trying to gain some spots back after that half slide, but impressive save where we stayed green. Right now the battle up the front is between Josh and Phil. As the Alex and Terry both go up. A couple of RCR cars getting involved. Now he's going to have to block the big run that is held by Sky. Sky and Alex and Terry going at it. So we head down the front stretch here in Vegas. And hit the line. It's back a second away from the leaders. But still nothing. Terry running that high slide as they head down Vanilla straightaway. And now the 8 car's looking just like he's going to let him by. They might have a run off. We head down the front stretch. As Terry is sort of unleashed now. As you see now, 40 laps to go, and we're beginning to really see these drivers push to the absolute limit. Instead of just letting it roll through, they're going to be hard onto the brake and let it roll, and let it sort of have to push the car through the corner instead of just letting it coast through the corner. right now the battle's for first is between Josh and Phil. A couple of cars that have been good, not great, or not able to run for the lead all day because of the dominance between Sky and Rex. But how the issues that they've had has allowed them, basically just clawed them back into this race, and it is a very good sight indeed. We'll take a quick break. Actually, wait. Oh, Josh is around. Josh, when is around, he went for the lead. He couldn't get it. Now he's spun to single car incident. We'll see if there's any repercussions for Phil, but Josh has gone around. And there it is, a warning for Phil. After close racing, caused a little bit of an incident. No caution. And he's a half a second to the good of Terry now. And we'll step aside. We'll go non-stop, though, so we don't miss any of the action of what is brewing to be a very good finish here in Vegas. Don't go anywhere.
USA, this is Stephanie.
Hi, this is Robert.
Interrupt our...
For Toyota, racing isn't all about the numbers. Like 162 Cup wins.
Our 3 Cup Series championships.
How about those 3 Daytona 500s?
It's about the thousands of scrapes, dings, bumps, and bruises.
It's the millions of fans and the endless rain of confetti.
It's the countless I love yous.
Our success is in a generation of memories. Here's to the next.
Last year, I hit 46 home runs.
I hit 460 dingers.
I struck out 156 hitters.
Well, I struck out 12,000 hitters.
Wait, what?
It's easy. With MLB The Show. Make your baseball dreams come true. Now on PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch. You know, I could have been a two-way player.
Whatever you say, coach.
Rated E for everyone.
Back here at Las Vegas, and here come the Chevys. Terry back into the running for the lead, has brought it down to within 1/100th of a second, and it's about a 4-car pack, although a bit spread out, that are within a second of Phil for the lead. It is Phil from the point, followed up from Terry, Sky, and Halo. A little bit further back is, I believe, Chris, who has had a bit of a rough day, but a lot of people have had not great days at the office. So not great is or rough is better than not great, and if you've had a rough day, then you still hold the chance to win. So it's Phil leading. We'll see if anyone wants to make a move. As out back, I believe there's a little bit of a battle brewing here between Alex and Sharky. As it looks like one of the cars in the wall, that looked like Sky. And it is. So Sky falls back now.
Back.
Yo. Sky fell back there. As you see, really the only real battle where people are actively going at it, and even then, that seems to have been spread out between Alex and Shark. Had a great battle so far today, and it's only looking to get better. We have now 30 to go. Sure. Battle for the lead looks like. Get back up to it. Battle not quite there. But it's Halo and Terry for second. And I think the winner of that could really make a push for the lead here against Phil.
Yeah.
Long green flag run though, so tires can very well become an issue.
You don't want to use up your tires.
You really don't. Phil.
Yeah, I believe what happened a while ago. When Rex was leading,
yeah,
and Phil was battling with Sky. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he used up his tires to get past Sky. He didn't have anything left for the leader.
Yeah. And obviously, we'll see how much of a fuel race this might become. I don't know the last caution lap. But it might be a little close on getting a full tank of gas and fresh tires, because they're about halfway through their fuel run, it seems. With about 15 laps to go, the chance for mayhem is still very real. There's about 25 laps, sorry. As we're going to see side by side here between Halo and Terry, literally door to door, not even an inch separating them down the Nellis straightaway. Because they touched a little bit there.
Yeah. Phil is going well with this. They gotta quit battling.
I'll tell you one person that doesn't want them to quit battling, and that's Phil. He pulls a second and change ahead of Terry and Halo. It was a drag race to the line, and Terry won it last time, but Halo got it back. We'll see if anything changes down the straightaway. Still can't get there. So Terry now holds P2, but this battle is far from over. Still side by side, not giving an inch. Look at that. Look at how tight they are. And the fact that they're able to keep this clean is great. It's exactly what you'd hope for. Some really good battling. Drag race to the line, this time won by Terry.
Still side by side as they go through turns 1 and 2. Halo's gonna get the run off the corner. Terry's gonna tuck him behind.
Terry's gonna tuck him behind. We'll see if he can make a move. Heading out of turn 4 and onto the straightaway.
Get it done.
Looks like the move might have been made there. And what a... I shouldn't call third place shambolic, or not good, but considering the position where RCR is, not having a great run with any of their other cars, this has been not a great week, especially considering how close Halo is in positioning, and obviously how close Phil is. A win could just flip the entirety of this manufacturer championship on his belt, as Terry's going to go for it. As he's going to get into the wall. He's into the wall. They're both going to be slow. It's going to be a caution. It's a caution. Whoa. And Terry's going to get the most of the blame there. As the two of them.
Yeah. And they try to avoid the carnage.
Yeah, big race back to the line. As... Oh,
They wreck again.
Wow.
I'm just angry with each other now.
We're gonna pull up the standings here and just see how close everyone is right now. Phil, he may be about 30-50 points behind, but he has a chance to really put himself into the bulk of this championship, especially if Terry has the shocker, or the way the race finishes here. If Terry can't improve, it obviously could spell disaster for him. So everyone comes down pit road. Terry now in 8th position.
See if Terry or Halo can regain some of the spots they lost as they come through pit road.
We'll see, but only now is Terry getting into his box. And people are already coming out. Here come the Toyotas. Josh, this is going to be Phil easily. And out comes Rex again. Where did he come from to get into the front row? And Terry, second to last, out of the stalls. Only followed up, I believe, Halo, as you see him trying to get that going. So it'll be Phil.
Yeah.
Rex.
Yeah, the only person who came out behind Terry was Dog. And I believe he's speeding on the road, so he had a certain point. Go hold, leave you.
And if you want to just see the way, or see the impact that this race could have, P3 right now is Alex. And guess what chance he has, or the chance that he has, take a look back at the standings, only 2 points behind Terry. So if this results hold, you will have a new leader in your RSCRA Division 1 Championship standings. Pays are closed, everyone's going to choose, and for the rare time, it'll be Rex to the bottom.
He's really strong up top. I've seen him have great restarts up top.
Yeah. Green next time, and it seems that the way that these races have, hang on. It seems to be that the high line has been moving, but you saw P3, who had the chance, had the option to go to the bottom or to the top, not lose any track position. It doesn't matter. They're still losing. Or it doesn't matter. He decided to go to the bottom in a very risky maneuver. Ooh, Josh gave him a little bit of a bump there. But as you get the message there from race control, green this time. So we'll have about 18 to go. Just about at the line. We'll get you stacked up here. Phil and Rex gonna duke it out again. As Toyotas once again lead the field to green. And it seems to be a fairly even restart. Rex gets the big advantage. Let's see if he can get to the top and clear Phil. He clears Phil. There's trouble out back, though.
Push around. Equal the 47 spins.
Big trouble. It's Terry again. Terry's involved in another incident. Caution comes out.
16, it's hit by the 19.
Race back to the line.
Phil may lose opposition here.
Phil's down to P3.
Alex, he's gonna squeeze up on the top, but he's gonna get the run off the top.
But he gets loose. He gets loose. Sky gets a penalty. He'll have to drive through.
For Phil.
But Phil had a chance to get P2, but falls all the way to P5. Wow. What has been a very intense race. So green this time. You'll see Rex at the top. He has been absolutely dominant at that side.
Yeah, Alex, I believe this is the first time we've seen Alex up in the books here, unless he was there in stage one.
It has been. He's had to just climb, and climb again. It feels like every time he got there, he couldn't hold it. But now he's going to be at the top. He's been great on restarts, especially at the top. He's going to go full throttle. He's going to lead everyone to the field. 15 laps to go here at Vegas. And driving away is Rex. They're going to go 3 wide behind him.
4 wide behind them.
As you see there, Sky gets the
and
message.
And then the 56
of Xander.
Spot.
Yeah, Xander spins out. The 54 is going to have to drop down.
Right. Second. Into turn 3.
For their drive-through, so they're probably going to need a penalty or a caution to come out if they want to have a chance to win this.
3 wide coming out turn 4.
Still 3 wide. It's someone's off. I think it was the JTG Guardi 47. As they're still beating and banging. Here, this has been great racing. As Sky's up into the wall, they need a pit. They're 5 wide. 5 wide out back.
Oh.
For what seems to be piece 3 or 4. And in all of this is Terry. Terry's back into P3. And he's going to hunt down Halo Master for P2. To drag race to the line.
Yeah, Terry got him by just a little bit.
Message being sent out. Sky needs to get through or else run the risk of getting black flagged and disqualified from this race, as Terry has made the move stick for P3, but they're all trailing Rex right now as he's going to take the strike here and hit 12 to go, but Sky still hasn't come into the pits. I don't know if they had the opportunity to, as the black flag's being shown for Sky. Wow. So Sky's been disqualified, and I'm sure there'll be an argument about whether or not Sky even had the opportunity to get to the inside. I don't know if they did, but I don't know how the rules... I don't know if the rule is... Well, he has the opportunity now. He's not going to. He's going to stay out. What is happening with the 54 car?
Phil now leading that pack there.
54 of Sky. What are they doing?
They're showing on the black flag again.
Still getting shown the black flag, but it hasn't mattered.
He pulls in this time. He's moving down.
Still not going in. So we'll put a bookmark into that story. As there he goes. He gets kicked from the server. Sky is now out of the Grand Prix, or not Grand Prix, out of the Pennzoil 280 here at Las Vegas. But so back to the actual running. Rex built once again a half-second lead as they head through turns 3 and 4. It's Toyota, and Terry. Alex running right behind Terry. They are separated by 2 points for the top of the driver's championship. Can Alex maybe make a move as we hit the line now for 9 laps to go? As should be a sprint to the end here.
It's gonna get interesting. If any of this top caution comes out, we've got cars grouped near the back there with a Sharky and Alex side by side here, out of turn 4 now.
Yeah, you've seen how bad they've wanted it at times. As Phil got loose again. Remember, he got loose off of turn 4 on the race back to that one caution. So something's going on with that car, as Terry is going to try and make a inroads here.
Could get really interesting.
Indeed.
Alex to the wall.
Yeah, car on the wall. Looks like it's Alex, who's fallen back significantly. If Josh can hold on, but he's being put into extreme battle here with 8 to go, or 7 to go. Terry's gonna go to the high side. He gets in the wall a little bit. Oh, as something happened to Rex. He got a little loose there. So hang on. Even though he has an 8/10 of a lead, we'll see how much he let up there. But he is trying to drive away.
They'll really gain a lot of time in that turn.
Rex looking for his first win of the season. Give him a huge boost.
Not so well. Well, let's just say his performance was interesting last weekend. And
yeah, I'm sure there will be comments made about whatever happened with Sky.
Bryce, he up here. Oh, when he moves into the grass.
Oh yeah, he goes in the grass. I wonder what that is. But now we might have a fight here between Phil, Josh, Terry, or even Terry for the race win. As we have 5 laps to go as they head down the Nellis straightaway, and Phil is gonna have the tow down the straight.
Yeah,
and
he's catching.
He smells blood in the water.
This could get interesting, folks. I believe it's too late to fix your popcorn. Good grab.
Phil with the chance.
Snack on. Phil gains a lot of time in that corner, and with the draft going down this backstretch, he's going to have a good opportunity now.
He's going to have a serious look at things here. Off the turn, or through turns 3 and 4. He's tight. He's in the wall. Rex into the wall off of 4.
Now, as soon as they start battling, those cars behind Josh and Terry, no doubt they will start catching up.
No doubt at all. Terry's being held up by one of his Toyota teammates, though. They might go side by side here down the Nellis straightaway. Phil's going to have the run off of the corner. Down the backstretch, still.
Phil might look low here.
No move still. 2 laps to go when we hit the stripe.
Terry and Josh.
Once again in the wall.
Rick's in the wall. That's got a lot of issue with those tires. 2 to go.
2 to go. Car running slow. I believe that is Xavier. Or Xander.
Terry now on the inside of Phil.
Oh, and here comes Terry.
Terry's
here. Where did Terry come from? We're going to have a 3, maybe even 4-way battle for the win here, as Phil and Terry's going to team up down the inside into turns 3 and 4. It is Phil now leading. Phil's leading the race. Rex is falling all the way to 4th. White
we have a 4-way battle for the lead. Terry headed to turn 1. Josh now P2, but he's going to drift up ahead, and Rex and Phil will overtake him.
Rex to the tie side. He's going to have a run down the Nellis.
Now on the inside, as they come down the back straightaway.
Down the Nellis. Down the Nellis here. Phil's going to have a chance. They're going to go 3 wide off of 4. Rex trying to get every inch that he can. It's going to be Rex. Is it going to be Phil? It's going to be Rex. Rex wins, and they wreck into the wall. Rex gets it at the line. It was side by side between Terry and Josh, but Terry still manages to squeak out P2. Oh, man. Oh, man. Ooh, what a race. It's his first win of the season. What a battle to the end. And it looked like he didn't have it for a little bit.
Yeah.
But he was able to hold it together, so we'll let him burn it out.
Was not expecting to, when I saw Phil, it was that Josh go up on the high side, I was not expecting to see that 29 car look low.
Not at all.
Real great driving.
Really good driving.
Yeah.
We'll take a look here at his burnouts.
Yes, so. Current unofficial winner is Rex. Phil.
USA, this is Stephanie.
Hi, this is Robert. I'd like to get up to 30% off my auto insurance with Safe Pilot.
I can help you with that. What's your member number?
87.
It should be between 5 and 12 digits.
Busted. This is Super Bowl champion Rob Gronkowski. I'm not a member.
Mr. Gronkowski, USAA is for the military community and their families. That's what makes us special.
Oh, but I'm special.
USAA, it's still only for the military community.
There's your winning moment. We'll be back in just a moment.
USA, this is Stephanie.
Hi, this is Robert. I'd like to get up to 30% off my auto insurance with Safe Pilot.
I can help you with that. What's your member number?
87.
It should be between 5 and 12 digits.
Busted. This is Super Bowl champion Rob Gronkowski. I'm not a member.
Mr. Gronkowski, USAA is for the military community and their families. That's what makes us special.
Oh, but I'm special.
USAA, it's still only for the military community.
Interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
back here at the Speedway as we wait our winner. So we are waiting for that man over there to wrap up his burnouts and tell us how he feels about the going today. But there you see your crowd, or your racers. Let's see if we can get. As we wait here, trying to get our hands on your race winner today. Still trying to get our race winner into the booth, or into the post-race commentary positions as we man, what a finish. What a finish to today's race. And I'm sure you see him enter victory lane as we head back to the infield media center for this one. We should be dragging first.
Do our race winner?
Yeah, let's try and. Well, we gotta wait for him. There he is. Okay. Our race winner. We'll drag him in here. How you doing, Rex? We got a copy?
I got a copy.
All right, sweet. Congrats on the race win, first of all. Obviously a.
Ew, these people.
A momentous moment.
Oh, sorry.
As you guys are officially race winners here in the RSCRA D1. Obviously, you guys had a speedy car. How does it feel, first of all?
It was great to get a win. Haven't got a win since season 1, so kind of relieved.
Yeah, finally getting that monkey off of your back, I guess, in a way. A lot of movement from you. You had a couple of drive-through penalties, a couple of wrecks, but you just never seem to be out of it. How does like a race like that sort of impact your confidence going through the rest of the season? Because obviously that was a not just one comeback, but several comebacks into the win.
Well, I'm fast at most tracks, and I think I'm, one of the better drivers in the Cup Series. But I do stupid moves that make it to where I'm not up there like Terry and Alex. But I get comebacks every now and then, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, well, obviously, congrats, and we'll see if we can, or we'll see if Horse wants to ask anything. But congrats again.
Yes. So, then stage 2, I think.
No, stage 2. I gave the win to Sky.
Oh, okay. So I was gonna say I was confused because it looked like you had let off, but I wasn't sure or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did let off. I gave him stage points because he, just asked for it.
Mm-hmm. And on that note, in the TRD camp, Toyota Racing camp, and I'm sure if any of the other Toyota drivers want to answer this, what happened with Sky? Was it just like a miscommunication issue, or did he think that he was able to postpone the issue, or postpone the black flag and maybe argue his way out of it?
I have nothing to do with that situation.
So
So me, the team owner, I'll answer this. I don't know why. To be fair, he said he kept complaining, yelling in VC, saying, "Oh, I should have a 1 out of 3. There's no reason why I should have a 3 out of 3 or even be black flagged or have a drive-through." So he just kept yelling at us, and he wanted us to move him. I think I don't remember. It was a while ago.
Was there?
But
oh, go ahead.
yeah, but that's it. He just kept yelling at us, telling us, "No, I'm not gonna go in. I better be dragged, or else I'm not gonna go in. I'm not gonna serve that black flag."
All right. Yeah. Was there any effort at all to like challenge the argument with the official, or did you not have that opportunity?
No, the officials are pretty much stone cold the entire time. Poker face.
I'm sure there's.
You're an idiot.
I don't know why that guy made it say that when he's lapsed down the entire race, but
See if anyone else wants to ask questions, or if...
I got a question. Or Coil, if you want to go ahead.
Sure. I guess I'll go ahead. I'll ask the unofficial winner right now, Rex. I mean, Rex, you had a tough up and down there on the finish there. I mean, you had some contact there with Bill. What was your thoughts on your final lap move and how kind of like that went down?
Phil drives great. He's a wonderful teammate. I just kind of called it. I knew they were going to send it in, so I braked early and made a clean move.
I thought it was pretty clean, but I mean, you had an up and down day. You had some contact with other drivers. You had to pass through a couple speedings on a pit road, but otherwise it was. I mean, you won, but how do you feel like how your race turned out to be?
Turned out to be amazing. I was praying that. Well, I was gonna say praying on my downfall, but that wouldn't make any sense. I was just hoping that we would get a caution, and that way I could get to the front.
Got it. That's enough for me. Nerves. If you want to ask them some questions or Horse.
I'll take one. I'm looking at. Well, I just want to. Oops, sorry about that. Go ahead, Horse.
You have any question?
Do you have a question?
No.
Okay. I was gonna ask a question.
Alright, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna ask a question. To hang on, I forget his name. Sorry, I'm still learning y'all's names. I was gonna ask a question up to Terry, if he has a mic.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, you were basically everywhere this race. Like there were points in this race. I think it was especially late in the race where it felt like you didn't have a chance, and then you were, I think you were either in the lead or like side by side with the leader coming into turn 4. You're leading the championship right now, and there was a point where you could have fallen back to second, maybe even third place in the championship, but to hold the drivers' championship lead, that's obviously got to be huge for you.
Yeah, that last lap there, I don't know, there's some contact, and I was able to get by, but didn't last for very long. But still a great finish. I mean, we were everywhere today, like you said, so I'm just happy to come out strong at least.
Yeah, I'm sure. And obviously, hopefully, you guys can hold your top 3 standings in the championship. I'm not sure exactly how the math will play out, but once again, a solid finish for you guys. So if anyone else wants to take the podium and ask a question, feel free.
Oh yeah, I got a question for well, not Terry, but Phil.
Yep. What's up?
Yeah, so it was a great race today. You did. What'd you get?
I got second.
2? Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
I mean,
on that race.
Yeah.
Like we went from second to 5th.
Yeah. I think that time I got loose. Oh, I really can't. There was a lot of times I hit bumps on the track, and my car. It was just hard to maintain control of the car. I mean, there was even at the beginning, stage 1, I took out pretty much 3 cars, and I know Chris was upset at me, and it was unintentional. I was just, yeah, I was just. Vegas is tricky. I will say there's a lot of bumps, especially when you dive down into the apron in the trial. Well, you're taking a risk going down there because it's pretty bumpy. But even though it's the shortest way around the track, so I think honestly it's just a combination of just unlucky with the hitting bumps, and there was a little bit of lag towards the end there too. I was getting again with the timing system.
Oh shit.
Do you have a question for Terps?
For the just general racing, if anyone wants to chime in. Early race, there was or early in like green flag runs, especially on the restarts, there was a lot of it was almost like a pack race, to a degree, which I think we saw at a point around lap like 150 or 175. Drivers got like 4 or 5 wide down the front stretch. A, do you guys like this style of racing on miles and a half? And then B, do you think that there needs to be some, I don't know if reform is the right word, from the way that officials warn people in these very tight races? Or is it just something where you guys need to get better at negotiating with other people?
Go ahead, Terry.
Yeah, so I kind of liked it today. It kind of reminded me of like Daytona or whatever, and I think that makes like the most competitive kind of racing, and that's what racing is, you know. So I liked it, but I don't think there needs to be any changes. I think it was fun, and yeah, it was good.
If anyone else wants to comment on?
Just real quick, I would argue that maybe we should consider going back to everyone being the same VC, because there's a lot of times people are trying to argue and they can't, like, because we're still racing. It's real hard to go to Discord swap and like try to figure out like, hey, like, why am I getting warned, or something in that effect. But other than that, the racing pack, which was good, the track was fine. That was about it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, sorry. Like a while back, I think Alex expressed this idea of having like TeamSpeak. So with TeamSpeak, you would have like your own separate VCs. Yeah, you can still go to like race official VCs with like a click of a button, and it would be really useful. But the problem with that is like, the hassle of everyone getting in. Like, I wouldn't even get it for some reason. I don't know why. I just don't like getting things. But I think it should. If we don't want to do this, I feel like that should happen instead of being in a VC altogether.
Yeah. So.
Thing is,
go ahead.
When I did 5, when everyone was in the same VC, that was really nice. You're not having to like alt tab and go click and move somewhere.
Yeah, because we had an issue when we dragged down Rex at the end of the stage end of the first stage, where we wanted to bring him in for an interview, but couldn't bring him back because that channel was locked. And I'm not saying that the Joe Gibbs channel being locked from media is a bad thing, but I definitely think that there is a need for communication to be a little bit better. But if anyone else has any questions, or if someone from the chat wants to chime in and give their 2 cents, I'd be willing to ask it.
I feel like someone who hasn't talked yet should talk.
Standard talk.
What?
What was your thoughts on the race, Sander?
For the later half of the race, I guess it wasn't too bad, other than from the fact I was separated for the pack a lot of it. For what I could hear, it sounded like there's just a lot of chaos going on mid-pack. the either officials making right or wrong calls. Either could have happened.
Mm-hmm.
Just some problems where the cars just either randomly spinning out because you drove it a certain way that it didn't like, or we'd get those moments on a restart where it's like 3 and 4 wide and then somebody ends up spinning out. We have to do it all over again.
Mm-hmm. Do you think maybe, once again, a bit of a general question, do you think that cautions, single car cautions, aren't enough, and maybe we need to have like 2-3 car incidents not be called cautions? Or I guess do you think that the officials were too trigger happy with yellows today?
To be honest, yes and no at the same time. There was a lot of moments where I would see 2 or 3 cars spin out within a lap and nothing would happen, and there'd be other times where I'd see maybe 2 cars get collected in a mid-pack wreck and the caution would come out.
Mm-hmm.
So it could go really either way.
Yeah.
There was just a lot of those different types of moments throughout the race.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of confusing on what would bring out the caution, what wouldn't, what were the circumstances around it. Maybe it just depended on how people wrecked and where they wrecked on the track or whatnot.
I think maybe on like a track like this where there's like bumps on the front stretch, they probably should like not enforce having 2-car cautions all the time, because we had like almost 7 cautions, I think. But on like regular tracks, like I don't know, short tracks and stuff, 2-car caution should be a thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it seemed like for most of the race, like even though you had a couple cars stack up, they were able to get rolling pretty easily. So I don't know if it was necessarily a issue that would be able to hold up the whole track. That's just my thoughts on it. I'm not.
I have 2 more questions to ask. I'm probably gonna dip.
All right.
But first off, Rex.
Yep.
So, last week was not your greatest moment, but you won the race this time. So, how does that feel to go from what you were last week to now?
Well, first of all, I make a lot of questionable actions during my races during the last laps, and I took full responsibility for everything that I did, and I apologize for it. But I feel pretty relieved that I did good in this race, and that I can get that off my chest and do better in the next races that's upcoming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a good fast lead.
Yep. Doc.
Oh, what? Hello?
Hey, I just wanted to say, I'm pretty sure I saw you spinning out a lot today. Did you have any trouble with the car or something?
Nah, it was, the track spun me out on purpose, I'm telling you.
Oh, we've had a person.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
Oh, no. Oh,
Wait,
he's
what?
dead. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh,
Whoa!
Everybody hands up.
Oh, no! Oh, okay, and I think on that note, do you have any extra questions? Dog, or, horse?
Nope.
Alright.
That's it.
Does anyone
I have a question.
Alright, go ahead.
Okay, my question is to Alex. The altercations between you and the Toyotas and some of the Fords. What do you think about that, and what is
There
your
were no
further?
Fords.
There were no
or,
Fords.
sorry, your altercation between the Toyotas, and what are your further actions or procedures that you're going to do in the next race?
I really have nothing to say about that, to be honest with you. So.
Okay.
Alright. Anyone else have any comments or questions?
do we want to direct that to another driver?
I guess I'll ask another question. Sharky, you did good in the race, running about the top 5, top 10. You're having a little ups and downs between the Fords and Toyotas. How was your race today, and how did you feel with the car and the track?
I don't know. I just want to apologize with Alex about that. But it was all over the place really today. Felt somewhat confident, but at the same time, not really. So just got screwed up on multiple occasions. But guess luck wasn't really side today. But we'll just move on to next week and take it one race at a time.
Okay. That's all the questions I have for.
Anyone else got anything to say at all before we wrap this up?
I have a question. Never mind, actually. Never mind.
Alright. Well, in that case, I think that'll do it for post-race interviews. Appreciate all y'all's time, as always, and good racing from all of you. Let's look to keep it up for next week's race at Talladega.
Oh. All right.
Oh God, he's opening fire. He is opening fire. That's not a good sign. That's not what you want. That's not what you want. That's not what you want. And so, as everyone gets shot to death, that'll do it for us here from Las Vegas and RSN. We hope you enjoyed today's broadcast, and it has been a pleasure. Great racing from Vegas in the mile and a half, as we'll get points and all that stuff this week here during the mid-race show, and all of that stuff. But until next time, this is Nerbs. For the rest of the crew, I'm signing out. Have a good one, everybody.
Let's look at what's going on here.
Oh no! Oh! Good PR now.
Oh, the 99! Oh, they're spinning at the end here.
Look at just Sage and Vandar in the back.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Crashing! And he's monetized.
Oh!